Good afternoon, everybody. It's Josh here from Lookin for Games. It's Friday, September 9th, 2022, and it's time for this week's weekly update. Before we jump into this week's schedule, I want to wish a special happy birthday to my mother-in-law, Nancy. She is celebrating 81 years this week, so I wanted to give her a special shout out as she watches the update faithfully every week. So happy birthday, Nancy. Okay, on with the show. Tonight kicks off our Magic the Gathering Dominaria United release weekend with a special sealed event for Friday Night Magic. Entry is $30, and you too can check out this brand new release for Magic the Gathering Dominaria United. We will also have available set boosters, draft boosters, collector's boosters, as well as bundles. So all of those will be available in stock starting today for Magic the Gathering Dominaria United. On Sunday, we kick off our next slate of Looking for Adventure. This week, DM Dave starts a 4-part adventure that he calls the Cult of Felrin. And on Thursday, DM Joe continues his campaign in defense of Berkshire. You can see these games and the full schedule and sign up to play at warhorn.net and lookingforgames.com. Okay, stop me if you heard this one already. For game night this week from Modifius Games, the 2 to 4 player game Specter the board game. You'll take on the role of 1 to 4 iconic 007 villains in your efforts to amass riches and take over the world. Of course, you'll have to watch your back and look over your shoulder because other villains will be there trying to take you out. And of course, 007 will be trying to thwart all of your plans. Wanted to play this game for game night this past week, but ran into some things, and I want to make sure that when we play games that we have a full range of understanding, especially when it's brand new games that no one's had a chance to play yet. So we put this on the back burner. Now we're bringing it to the forefront, firing it off for game night. Specter the board game from Modifius. Some new stock this week. The latest expansion for Pokemon is here with Pokemon Sword and Shield Lost Origin. With new V-Star mechanics, including the return of the Lost Zone and the ability to banish cards, this new set promises a lot of strategy and tactics as you train your Pokemon and prepare for the ultimate strategy, Star Requiem. We're going to have Elite Trainer boxes, booster bundles, booster boxes, as well as packs, all available for sale, so you can check all of that out. Pokemon Lost Origin, available today. From Underdog Games, we have their latest release, Trekking Through History. This 2 to 4 player game takes you on a 3-day tour through historic events, where you'll score points by sticking to your itinerary and visiting events in chronological order. If you know the history of Looking for Games, you'll know that Trekking Through the National Parks was the very first board game title that we ever carried. So Underdog Games has a special place in our hearts, and we can't wait to get this title to the table, Trekking Through History. And speaking of history, you'll want to check out this week's item of the week before it is in fact history. This week's item of the week is Dodo's Riding Dinos. This is a cool little racing game from Detestable Games with custom miniatures and several different tracks, which not only increase the variable of play, but also the level of difficulty. It's available this week only for 40% off in store at Lookin for Games. So you'll want to come in and check that out. Dodo's Riding Dinos, this week's item of the week. In the queue this week. Next week for Miniature Melee, we're going to have a special Learn to Play event, Learn to Play Infinity. This is a very cool action-reaction miniatures game from Corvus Belli, which includes some fantastic models as well as some very creative lore. This event is free to play, and we'll have models and starter kits available on special as well. So that all kicks off next Sunday, the 18th. And then we have some new titles coming in soon. I have Marvel Crisis Protocol on this list because I was hoping to actually have it for this week, but we should have it for next week, and I've got some things planned for that as well. We've got Star Wars Legion expansions as well as Ticket to Ride San Francisco. All of those coming very soon. So that's our update for this week. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. Feel free to tell others about us because, as I always say, you shouldn't be the only one to suffer. Thank you for watching and have a great day.